Hi, my name is Raj Shamani and you're watching Raj Shamani Clips. Please subscribe to this channel to enjoy such insightful and knowledgeable clips about becoming a better leader.
One more thing I wanted to understand कि पैसे कैसे बनते हैं इस पे? Because if somebody is paying you money, then don't you think you'll then get biased towards that company or that person, and then उनके बारे में न्यूज़ नहीं होगी? Because this traditional media में होता था, right? कि आप स्पॉन्सर दो टीवी पे, एंड यूजुअली हम बॉलीवुड मूवीज में देखते हैं, ये तो मैंने रियलिटी में नहीं देखा, मूवीज में ही देखा है कि स्पॉन्सर पुल ऑफ कर देंगे, ये हो जाएगा.
I'll just quickly summarize how digital media companies make money. Any digital media company primarily will have two revenue models. One is the B2B revenue model and one is a subscription revenue model.
B2B is?
Right, so I'll just explain B2B. So B2B is where you call sponsored content. B2B is events. Again, some people can say event is a separate revenue line, but we categorize events and everything in B2B. B2B में ही आपका sponsored content आ गया, B2B में ही paid content जो भी आप बोलते हो, event sponsorships आ गई, campaigns आ गए, government का काम आ गया, सब B2B हमारे लिए, and subscription is purely subscription, right? So you look at NYT, you look at WSJ, everyone would have a brand studio. That brand studio is the B2B arm. Everyone has that.
Okay.
And that's usually 60-70% of the revenue for a lot of media companies because it's easier to start with.
Yeah.
Right? Subscription takes years and years to build the right way. Right? The new age companies which are subscription only, they wouldn't go the B2B route.
जैसे?
A Ken or a morning context, right? Or globally also the information, right? They would only say कि हम subscription only चलेंगे and user money is the real money or the unbiased money, and that gives us the power and freedom to write anything we want because we are not worried about any advertiser pulling off, like you said. So ये primarily एक notion रहता है. But when you come to B2B now, again depend करता है. So let's say we are very overall as a media, we are also B2B. So we are a very B2B2C media. We don't write for the masses. We are not writing
for startups.
For startup businesses, right? Primarily. So we are not writing for college kids. So, and hence a lot of B2C brands will not come to advertise with us. So who will come to advertise with us? B2B brands, right? So I will not take a brand name, but your cloud companies, the banking companies, the fintech, the marketing automation.
Got it.
These companies will come to advertise on us. And when they advertise, and what do you mean by advertise? Banner ads are dead. Right? Especially if you're a niche media company and not doing 100 million page views, 200 million page views, you cannot make any money from banner ads. So it's all native integration. What is now native integration? So let's say what all we do. So we work with a lot of B2B companies. They want to access CTOs, CFO, CMO of highly valued startups.
Okay.
So a cloud company will come to me and say, Vaibhav, can you help me connect with top 30 CTOs of $100 million valuation plus companies? Because if they crack one, they would get their $2 million, $5 million, $10 million contract.
Yeah.
Right? And now when they ask us to connect, it's not that we are a connector company. Can you invite these people in a setup which is very neutral in nature, content driven, which we are also a part of, and there's a genuinely thoughtful conversation happening. So you're using content as a connector, content as a moat. And why do these people show up? Because Inc42 is invited, because we have not spammed them in general sense. And what we are asking them is anyways information not available out there in the market.
Yeah.
How to scale a large B2C ecosystem, how to scale million user plus website, etc., right? Latency, whatnot, right? You talk about all technical aspects. So it's more almost like a Gartner approach.
Got it.
But not really that. They do much more, but like a Gartner approach where you are bringing right set of people, like right set of potential customers for these companies together.
Got
You
it.
can be physical, virtual, does not matter. A round table or a panel does not matter. These are just formats, right? But you bring them, companies paying you because you are able to bring right set of people and not with a sales agenda in mind. It is non-transactional engagement. It is based on knowledge exchange.
So that's where the maximum money comes from.
In the B2B sense for us, that would be a large chunk.
Okay. So what's the split between B2B and subscription?
I'll come to that just to complete. That's one part. Second part, a lot of brands will come to us like a startup. So I'll just answer that. You said a lot of startups, aren't you biased? So a lot of startups come to us and say कि यार please मेरे culture पे article लिखो. अभी हमने fundraise कराया. I want to talk more about that. We have just hired a new CXO. We want to talk about that. We are really good in fintech. We want to tell the world what's our lending model, right? and now editorially you cannot write so much about a company because one, you don't have the bandwidth. Any editorial company will always be small based on the demand you're getting, right? You cannot complete that. So any media company would divide editorial and branded content into two separate parts. So let's say we have some of the large unicorns who are our clients, and one can figure it out and go on our website. But we also write sponsored content on them. And we always, market powered by Brand Labs or powered by this. You always highlight, just trying to be ethical and say, yeah, this is not editorial in nature. The catch is your sponsored content has to be better than editorial content. Otherwise, no one is going to read it.
True.
And if no one is going to read it, the client or the company is going to say, why am I paying you? So you cannot write random rubbish in sponsored content what people think it should be. The bigger challenge is awareing companies की बॉस आपने हमें पैसा दिया है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि हम कुछ भी लिखते हैं या आपकी फोटो छाप दें. उनको समझाना कि यार देखो ब्रांड धीरे धीरे बनता है, नेटिवली इंटीग्रेट करने दो, यहाँ सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज आता है. बट एट द सेम टाइम वी राइट editorially whatever we have to write, good or bad, about the same companies.
Okay, got it.
And if you are saying कि I'll pull off my advertising money, please do that. If you cannot differentiate between the two as a company or as a marketing head, that's fine.
But then as a
sooner or later you will come around.
So no. But here's a catch. But as a platform, आपके यूजर्स फिर कंफ्यूज नहीं हो जाएंगे? जैसे मैं अगर पढ़ता हूँ एक आपका स्पॉन्सर्ड कंटेंट,
लिखा है स्पॉन्सर्ड है वो,
हाँ, बट फिर भी मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ कंपनी के बारे में अच्छा, और फिर उसके बाद मैं नॉर्मल कंटेंट
अच्छा क्या लिख रहे हो कंपनी के बारे में, राइट? एंड ऑल्सो हाइपोथेटिकली, again will not name a particular company, but we have spoken about multiple companies and we know a lot of companies जिनका कल्चर बहुत खराब है. ऐसा न्यूज में पढ़ते हैं. अब वही कंपनी मेरे पास आई और बोला मैं पैसा दे रही हूँ, आप मेरे कल्चर पे लिखो,
तो नहीं लिखोगे.
It's stupidity.
Exactly.
Right? आपको दिख रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है, फिर भी वही कर रहे हो. So these are a lot of gut calls again. Where you say यार ये तो नहीं, obviously this is what we are not going to write. Right? One. Second, I would say कि यार डायरेक्ट प्रमोशन नहीं लिखते हैं. Let's write about something कि आपका बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है, आप कैसे पहुंचे यहाँ तक. Right? So capturing the nuances of the company in a way that it's not promotional in nature and it adds value to the reader. Lot of media companies do that. They just literally plain and publish the photo and say कि सब कुछ hunky dory चल रहा है. Like you said, readers know that कि यार ये तो मतलब कुछ गड़बड़ है. तो again, it's a very fine line.
Thank you so much for watching this clip till the end. If you want to become a better leader in India, please subscribe to Raj Shamani Clips channel, because here we try to understand the top leaders of a country and help you become a better leader for tomorrow by sharing the knowledge from them.